Outside of a number of great-looking floor plans, the Palazzo has a very unique-looking dash. It's very easy to use, it's very intuitive, and everything is clearly labeled. Let's go ahead, take a seat in the driver's chair, and show you how everything works and where everything's located.
Part of the great look of the Palazzo is the way the controls are laid out. Starting with the large 10-inch touchscreen, along with the radio, this is a CD player. A DVD player has Bluetooth connectivity and doubles as your backup monitor and side view mirror display. Below the screen are your climate controls. Fan speed is on the left, temperature control is in the middle, and vent selection is controlled with the dial on the right. The snowflake button turns the air conditioning on and off, and the arrows recirculate the cabin air. At the bottom of the center stack is a large storage bin surrounded by a number of inputs and outlets. On the right are two 12-volt DC outlets. On the top left, two USB inputs. This will keep all your gadgets and mobile devices charged. On the bottom, another USB input along with an HDMI input, allowing you to mirror your smartphone on the display screen above. Left of the center stack, on the dash, is a bank of 4 switches along with your ignition. At the top, your generator start, dash fans, and nightshade. The switch below turns on the dome light. There's only one stalk on the steering column. It's for your cruise control, bright lights, and directionals. Moving to the gauges on the dash, you have your speedometer, battery volts, fuel gauge, and your diesel exhaust fluid level. Next to the speedometer is the tachometer. Next to that is the coolant temp with oil pressure below. The dash also features an easy-to-read display featuring all sorts of info about your Palazzo. You control the display with this button. This is right under the gauges for the pressure in your air tanks. Let's walk through the display. You get a few pre-trip reminders, like if the leveling jacks are up or down. There's a pre-travel checklist to make sure everything is ready to go. You can check off each item as you prep for travel. Is the tow vehicle ready? Check that tire pressure. Give the engine a once-over. Make sure the antennas are down and you disconnect shore power, water, and sewer hookups. Close your bay doors and roof vents and shower door. Lock the awning arms. Clear the countertops and lock all the doors. Double check all drawers. The appliances should be secure as well. Make sure the slides are in and all windows are closed. If you use a CB, you get a reminder to turn it on. It features your odometer, fuel information such as how many gallons you've burned, fuel economy and average speed, idle time, distance, a trip meter, and your trip time. You also get information about your speed, your RPMs, oil pressure, engine temp, turbo pressure, voltage, transmission temp, and how many hours are on the generator. Below the control button for that dash readout, you're going to find switches for your exterior docking lights, auxiliary start, windshield wiper controls, and the switch to activate your exhaust brake. Below that panel are the headlight controls for your Palazzo. From left to right, parking and headlight control. The switch in the middle allows you to control the brightness of your dashboard lights. This switch on the end controls your fog lights. Two important levers to point out here. About knee level, this first one right below the dash is the parking brake. A little bit lower and to the left is your air dump lever. Moving up from there to the armrest, at the very top is your gear selection panel. Side view mirror adjustment and heating option is just above the cup holder. Below the cup holder is the panel for the leveling jacks. For more owner resources, visit thormotorcoach.com.